No, mine super didn't come through tight.
That was good. No, that was I like that. So
You can always touch it a little bit in editing, just kind of like.
Stop talking. I don't want to edit more. All right, folks out there. If you heard the sound of that, simultaneous beer cracks all at the same time. This is Just Do It, episode 11, I think, live from the Chateaueaueau. We got way too many guests on. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Well, I'm Alex, your constant co-host, but then we found two other Yabos at the place I'm staying at.
I am Jonah, your other constant co-host, but you don't know it.
That's true. He's always in the background.
I'm Jesse, the other resident Yabo, and too hot for the podcast frequently.
It's whenever he comes on, just instant cancellation. So
I'm gonna be real sedate this time. Nothing but mild milquetoast, very non-controversial opinions that will keep you guys on air because I love the content.
All right, good news is this is a out of season podcast, so you're tight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect. Well, in that case.
Yeah, I'm on vacation this week.
Yeah, no, it's a big vacation week. But so because of this just oversaturation of guests, one, way too many, maybe three too many, because at this point, screw Alex. He's just holding me back from my aspirations. Let's see. What are we doing today, boys?
Well, there was a game of 3 Square that was supposed to happen earlier, but we can postpone that to tomorrow when it's 95 again.
All right, I'm in.
I wish I could play 3 Square. What's the orientation on that?
It's like 3 rhombuses, and I think after some serious playtesting, we actually prefer it to 4 Square. That's one of those takes that I was talking about that's too hot for the MACC to handle.
Yeah, I mean
that will get you kicked off the air, I think.
So something like 3 Square is perfect segue into our main topic this week, which is of course the hit new TV show brought to you by the creators, the Dewey Brothers production of Two Pod to Handle, where we pit 10, 12, how many people should we pit against each other in a podcasting battle?
4 seems appropriate.
4 people come together, and they're told that this is going to be the most lavish, crazy movie burping contest ever, all right?
Yeah.
And they're just loud. Like, they're known for being loud, and they have to accurately do a true crime podcast, because that's right. We love true crime podcasts here.
Okay, so what you're telling me, Eric, is 2 pod to handle is when you get 4 to 10 people all on the same podcast, and they have to make a true crime podcast without any frivolous jokes. No jokes whatsoever. There can be no comedy.
This is serious. Someone died in their hands or on the airwaves, and they gotta explain to the viewers out there of how serious this is.
Not even like some dryly delivered humor, pure facts-based reporting from the 4 to 10 comedians that we bring on.
Of course. And if anyone laughs or makes a joke, they just get shot out of a cannon.
And how many Schmeckel Medoodas is the prize pool?
The prize pool is roughly 64 Schmeckel Bedoodas.
You want to crunch the exchange rate on that?
I forgot what the exchange rate was. I believe it was like 1,000,000 to 1 Schmeckel Bedoodas to a US dollar, something in that range. So it's a small prize pool, but most of these comedians don't know what a Schmeckel Bedoodah is, which really, really benefits.
I did hear there was some discussion with the sponsor that would have delivered you 5 pounds of homegrown hops if you had won. But I think that fell through after someone made a hop joke.
That's tough. It's interesting because the prize pool it started out really high. I believe it was a pallet of big rosé,
5 pounds of homegrown hops,
half a baker's dozen of eucalyptus eating koalas for your kitchen. Let's keep them going. Keep them going, boys.
I think there was a chromed out tractor in there.
Yes.
I don't know how you take one chromed out tractor and give it to 4 to 10 people. I don't know how they it was like a timeshare maybe.
It's a timeshare style. Yeah.
You get it for like a month or 2 at a time, and then give it to the next guy.
I believe Hot Boys Calendars was going to sponsor at some point, but just respectfully rejected when they realized how much man-ass was in one of the calendars.
I have heard that the Hot Boys calendar did get denied due to just the unbearable amount of man ass everywhere.
I
lot.
hear they're gonna keep trying though. They want to get that sponsorship.
Not by
Bet.
reducing the amount of man ass.
No, they're gonna add
They would
more.
never. That is one of their core principles right there. Well, that's all the time we have to talk about that because that's a terrible idea. That's never going to come to fruition.
No,
So,
we would never do that.
Alex, what's going? We got to keep up with the DeWitzes or something.
Okay, so in real keeping up with the Wit news, little record scratch action here. I now have a job and an apartment. How cool is that?
Yeah.
And by have them, I mean I will in like a weekend or a couple.
Almost. Hear me out. A productive member of society at last.
Oh, so close. So
What's
close.
it gonna feel like as it's happening to go from a form of life as low as a grad student all the way to a real person?
Mooching off my parents, actually, much lower than grad student.
I
I was
don't know
living
about that one.
I don't
the
know,
Gen
Alex.
X lifestyle.
Grad student comes pretty low down there.
Yeah, they're barely people.
They are barely
Mm.
like the boot prints of people there.
That is true. First and foremost, it's gonna feel great. Secondly, before that happens, while I'm still a free man, I think I need to do some sort of party, some sort of camp out. You know, get even more grizzled, grow even more patchy facial hair.
I like it.
Yeah. Do you guys have any idea what I could call that?
Like
A
some
mullet?
sort of like a party in the woods, maybe?
Yeah. Well, the British have a stag do, so maybe it's like an elk do or something.
Or wait, hear me out. It's a just do
Ooh.
it podcast. There we go.
Ooh.
Name drop. That's hot. A little too hot for this podcast. I
A
might
little
add.
too pod to handle.
Yeah.
I gotta
might
get like
say.
some warm milk, wash my mouth. It's too spicy for me.
Ooh, too
Yeah,
spicy.
Some sour cream, just a big spoonful of sour cream.
But yeah, I've been hanging in there. I built a chair. I'm sitting in a nice fancy chair now. I don't think my lumbar has ever been lumbery more. Soon someone's gonna come in and chop it down and make a nice like cabinet out of it, I think. So that's what's
Spine
going
is
on with me.
real good for cabinet material. If
Mhm.
you're
I
looking,
want to be
know
like
ya.
I want to be like the keel of a warship. My spine's not good enough for that, but that's spine goals.
Humble Home?
The keel of a warship.
Yeah, Tumble Home, a very famous warship keel design.
Sure.
Huh.
Like what happens when you get too drunk, you stumble home.
Well, yeah, of course.
I am home though.
Keep on stumbling, then, boy.
Hey Eric, you know what I just did? In order to keep this pot under the lid, just a nice low simmer.
Oh, so we instead of hot questions, because we have way too many people to handle.
I was just gonna fire from the hip, both sides. Pew 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 pew.
They just
All
start
right.
blasting.
So yeah,
Just like Danny DeVito.
lukewarm seat because we took the
Mm.
allocated hot plate and had to split it up.
But where do you think that hot plate ended up? I stole it. You're in the hot seat, DeWitzes.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's go. It's time to party, and by
All
that
right.
I mean burn our booty off.
All right, Alex, in pointy spaceships or roundy spaceships?
Oh, easy, pointy every day.
All right,
Mm.
DeWitzes,
Mhm.
dictator or balls-tater?
I'm gonna have to go with potater.
Oh, balls tater. You can boil, mash them, and put them in a stew.
Speaking of boiling, Greg's, hard-boiled or over easy?
I gotta go over easy. I'm a sympath that way.
Over easy, gotta be runny. Done.
All right, Alex likes his Greg's runny. Donuts or bagels?
What's the difference? I see no difference. Donut, bagel, both round with the hole in the middle.
Yeah, these pictures are the same picture.
Donut holes or bagel holes?
Bagel holes all the way. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
Eric.
a Timbit boy for life.
You're gonna have to pry those bagel holes out of my cold, dead bagel hole clutching arms.
Pincers or squeezers?
Squeezers.
Oh, pincers. Much better
Ooh, you're
Pokemon
wrong.
than Scyther.
You are wrong. It's squeezers all day, buddy.
All right, fight me in the Pokemon Drome.
Give him the squeezers, Eric.
I will. I'll squeeze and slice and squeeze some more.
My booty's just getting warmed up. Are there any more of these hot cues, Jesse?
Ooh, Jonah, do you have any?
Chocolate or cheese?
Ooh. That's way too much for me to answer. I can't say that.
First one, then the other.
I was gonna say both at the same time. Chocolate dip cheese. Final answer.
Don't do that. Did it once.
I mix my fondue pots. Sue
Please
me.
don't do. I'm going to.
Wait. What's this, Alex? I think I found an Uno reverse card. Look
Did
under
you?
your seats, boys.
Oh my
'cause
goodness,
Now,
it's sitting
now
right
the boiler
oh
placed
god, it's
on
so hot
you.
all of a sudden.
Ha ha! I got some hot seat questions for the two of you. Jonah, cilantro or parsley?
Parsley.
All right. Jesse, taco or tacute?
Takuto.
Jonah, Sam Adams or Adam Driver?
Oh my God, Adam Driver. Jesus. Do you see him in that shirtless Star Wars scene?
Yeah, he is a hunk of a man.
Those
Wow.
pants pulled way up to
Jesse,
his skin.
same question.
Well, Adam Driver is a glass of cold water, but Sam Adams is a glass of cold beer. Sam Adams all the way.
All right, Windows or WinTrace? Jesse, favorite operating system?
WinTrace.0 for work groups.
Hey, Jonah, best finger?
Obviously the middle.
It's
Wow.
Big Toe. Big Toe is the best finger.
Okay, I respect that. Most battery? Of the batteries, which one's the most?
Michael Vick.
Oh, Gonk Droid. Hold on, Gonk Droid. I'm going to change my answer.
I like it.
Who's the guy that was dating Rihanna?
Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown. Chris Brown has the most battery. Final answer.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No! Oh, geez.
Oh man, that's our too hot to handle alarm going off right there. In that case,
Well, I have
either one
more.
of you. Oh, go
I
ahead.
still
Eric.
have more. So, assorted pops or citrus pops?
Whatever's one's on sale.
Citrus Pops.
All right. Cheese its or cheese them?
Ooh, good question.
Cheese it.
I really want to get to know them a little bit better before really committing to that, actually.
Okay, well, how about cheese its or Hanford brand naturally flavored cheese crackers?
Cheese Its all the way. No substitute. This is the exception that proves the rule that
Are
always
they
Hannaford is better.
free-ranged or cage bound?
They are full of GMOs and steroided up since the age of 4. No cage.
Yeah, so free range.
Okay,
My
okay.
favorite.
Wine and dine or dine and wine?
Ooh, that's tough.
I like a dining wine, but I also like a post-dining wine. And a pre-dining wine.
So more of a wine and wine kind of
So yeah, more of a wine and dine and wine kind of
Okay.
guy. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I think the question that Eric is trying to get answered here is sauced 'em or lost 'em?
Lost him?
First one, then the other.
Acceptable.
Hardly know her.
That's fair. Alex, that's all I got.
All right, I got one more for
All right, let's hear it,
Jonah
let's hear
and
it.
then Jesse in that order. Are you guys ready? In 30 seconds or less, why does the modern Hannaford bakery cookie God, I need to get better at reading my handwriting. Oh,
That means you need to
contribute
have
to
better handwriting, buddy.
How does the modern Hannaford bakery cookie contribute to and epitomize the modern economy's fundamental instability in 30 seconds or less?
They are delicious, and when someone else buys them for you, it's like, wow, I don't feel bad eating all of these. So then you eat all of them. You're like, oh my God, I ate all these cookies. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. It goes pretty much like that. Don't actually know if that answers your question, but
Well, it's more about getting to know the person in the hot seat. With that in mind, Jesse, there are no wrong answers except Jonah's.
It's more about what the hot seat does to your butt than what your butt does to the hot seat is what you're saying.
oh no.
Oh yeah, this is a forged in fire kind of thing.
Okay. I would say the assorted nature of the Hannaford's cookie pack really gives the modern consumer an abundance of choice. I would say an overabundance, leading to a sort of fear of commitment to just one kind of cookie and a lack of truly delving in and seeing what an individual cookie has to offer before you just jump ship and commit to another one. It's sort of like the way that hookup culture devalues modern relationships, but with chocolate, so better.
Can I?
And
Well-
sometimes Reese's. Well put.
Okay, go Jonah.
So there's too much space in the cookie package. If you really want to pack them cookies in there, you gotta bash them. The Hannaford store has gotta just drop the box a few times to make it like a nice cookie soup.
All right. Well, if I were to answer the question, I don't know. I think that the Hannaford market needs to resaturate into the store. So do you know what I haven't seen a lot of? Free cookies. Where are the free sugar cookies, man? This is the one thing that kept Hannaford afloat for all these years, and they're
Sampling,
gone.
you say?
They're gone. I can't find the sugar cookies. So
I think there are sugar cookies, and you're just 22 now.
whoa. The box is 12 and under, and that means we're all 12 inside somewhere.
That's true. That's true.
I can't count. 12 is 12 how older than however old I am?
Yes,
I only
Alright,
have
alright,
5
so
fingers.
I
so
should be good.
assuming I'm just 5.
that's good enough. So that's my 2 cents.
I think the real
obviously-
lesson we learned here was that the kid inside all of us wants a free Hannaford sugar cookie.
Exactly. Bring back the sugar cookies. I can't find them. I think COVID took the last staple of this great country of our free sugar cookies, and something's got to change.
Eric, I think that wraps up our podcast, unless, of course, there's some questions on the previous video, because we got to answer those. We always do.
I don't believe we have any, but I
I
could
got a question.
There aren't any. What's
All
up,
right.
Jonah?
Is this infected?
Oh yeah, big
it
time.
looks a little gross.
Good to know. All right.
You should put more makeup on that.
As you are my doctor, I feel pretty confident in saying that no, it's probably fine.
No.
I don't know. I think it needs more blue-green algae up in there.
I think it does. Yeah,
Jonah, it should not be that color.
it should be blue green.
It should be more blue and green.
Just go to Indian Brook, scoop it all out, and just throw it on there, man.
These cyanobacteria kills all of the bad things without hurting you.
Yeah, I
have
should
heard
fill
that.
in Eric on what happened. I got bit by a fish.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got bit by a fish and it drew some blood.
What?
It doesn't. It's not healthy.
Is it a werefish? Are you gonna
Oh, it's
turn
super
into a
infected.
fish?
It's got the taste now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Stay away
go
from it.
catch that fish and put it down into my frying pan.
I hear I'm delicious, so get
Wow, that is exciting. Oh, wait, so you actually got bit by a fish?
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, did you at least clean it out, because fish have all sorts of gross
Oh yeah.
things
No,
in
I
them.
dumped hydrogen peroxide on it. It just kind of itches. It
Huh.
itches a lot actually.
Yeah, no,
I was swimming. I was minding my own business. And I decided to wade in the water, and I felt something kind of swim by my leg, and I was like, "Oh, hello, fish." And then all of a sudden, I felt something kind of pulling on my hair, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." And then I got out of the water, and my leg was bleeding, and I had a hole in my foot.
Eric, I think he's a werefish. On the 100% humidity days, he grows gills.
That's a terrible curse. We're gonna have to shoot him up
Free diver
full
ever.
of let's see, gold, silver for were mammals, gold,
No, it's goldfish.
for
You got to feed him a strict diet of goldfish to keep him from turning into a fish.
really. Who would
Yeah.
have thought?
That checks
know.
out. Yeah, I believe that.
Who knew the cure was available at your local Hannaford's and/or Price Chopper in a large box?
Oh, thank God.
Salty, delicious crackers.
All right. Well, this has been a podcast. So, let's thank our sponsors and get on out of here.
All right, Eric, I got to thank 64 Schmeckel Badoodas. It's a lot of money. It's a big prize. 64 Schmeckel Badoodas.
I am, of course, going to thank Naturally Flavored Cheese Crackers for sponsoring this. Truly the world's greatest naturally flavored cheese cracker. Buy yours today at wherever naturally flavored cheese crackers are sold.
Also, this podcast is brought to you by not free-range cheese crackers, the opposite of what you pictured in your head for the little cheese crackers.
Those poor cheese crackers.
I would like to thank Hot Boys Incorporated for the man-ass.
I would like to thank Hot Boys Incorporated for bumping this podcast up from PG to PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to thank Samuel Adams, Beer Brewing Company, for tasting better than Adam Driver, just barely.
Just barely. I don't know how Adam Driver tastes. He's still. I mean, I bet fish would be eating him more than they eat Jonah. So that's a miracle.
I would like to see how many times Adam Driver's been bit by a fish. Suck it, nerd.
This podcast would not be possible without fondue swirl. That's right, you've heard of chocolate fondue and cheese fondue. Just mix them together in a delicious swirl.
They definitely melt at the same temperatures. You don't have to worry about that. And as always, we have to thank Homegrown Hops coming in clutch with, that's right, not even 5 pounds, but 50 pounds of hops this season. Holy cow.
Wowzers.
We're up
Dang.
to our noggins and we're swimming in hops. Hopefully there's no hop fish out there.
We can't forget to thank the Chateau for, sponsoring everything.
The Chateau de Yabo.
That's right. This podcast could not have been initiated without the signature beer crack of Chateau de Yabo.
It's our
That's good.
live studio for the day. Great acoustics. Beer.
Pretty
Come on
solid.
over.
Lastly, the only thing worse than the acoustics at Chateau de Yabo is Big Rosé. We almost got it, but then didn't. Big Rosé.
Lastly, lumpy futons. Supporting your spine however it needs to be supported.
Even lastlier, I have to thank. Wait, now I forgot what it was because I was thinking of that great segment. What was I gonna say?
Segue too strong. Have fun editing.
No, I'm just gonna let it roll.
Uh-oh.
Even lastlier, who have we thanked yet?
Now we got everybody.
Even lastlier, I have to thank none other than Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday, taking tradition and just pooping all over it. Taco Tuesday on a Wednesday.
It's no worse than serving burritos on a Tuesday, which totally unacceptable. Even if you do get to call it Burrito Tuesday.
We have some
what
strong
about
opinions.
a fajita?
A Fajita Tuesday.
Those are only on Friday. Here we have strong opinions about what Mexican food you can eat on which day, because this is just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast.
What
I'm
about
Alex.
Chimichanga Tuesday?
No, we need to stop now.
Enchilada Tuesday?
This has been Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. Please, for the love of God, make it stop. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
For the love of God, man.
Just send it.
Send it.
They're getting all right.
They got into it.
Send it.
I'm down. I'm down with it.
Send it.
It was a little
All
weird,
right.
but
We're leaving. We're ending this
You
abomination.
can't stop the podcast. The power.
We have taken control of the podcast.